Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. The fursuit is finally back. I'm feeling better, so yeah. Today we are going to be looking at, yet again, some more Jurassic World figures, but this time we're looking at the brand new wave of Wild Pack figures from the Dino Escape line. So we have the new repainted Ramforinkus, which I believe is the third version of this dinosaur. Pterosaur. We have the brand new species to the list, the Shringasaurus. Is it Shringasaurus? Yeah, the Shringasaurus. This is the brand new species. We have the repainted Mononychus, which I believe is the second version of this figure that we've got. I missed out on the first version, so I'm really glad I got this one. And we have, when I can find it, the last one is the Velociraptor, which is like our millionth repaint of the Velociraptor at this point. They always like to give us a Velociraptor with pretty much each wave of these figures. But I'm personally not fussed because I like the Velociraptors, and the more you have, the bigger your pack. So, yeah, new Velociraptor. So, let's go on over to the table and let's take a closer look at these brand new Wild Pack figures. Okay, so here we are, and there they are. So, we're going to start off by looking at the brand new Shringasaurus one. Let me just move those out of the way. And this is the Shringasaurus. Apparently it's a herbivore, according to the facts up. But yeah, so the front of the box, we've got the Jurassic World logo on blue in the background with some like destroyed cages, the Dino Escape logo and Shrinkasaurus, Mattel logo, and a nice look at the figure itself. On the back of the box, we've got an advertising for the Jurassic World facts up, which I do not use anymore. I've explained it loads of times why I don't. And another Jurassic World logo. So, let's get this guy out of the box. If you can hear any banging in the background, I apologise. We're currently having the guttering redone on the house. So here we go. The Shringasaurus. Throw that on the floor. And here is the figure. This is actually a really nice figure. Doesn't really look like a herbivore, but, you know, according to the facts app, it is. So, yeah. Really nice, and I did get one with a good paint job. Both eyes are in their sockets. So here's a closer look at the face. It looks very T-Rex in the face, I think, with Carnotaurus horns. Going down the back to the tail. I do quite like this mustard yellow that they've gone for. I apologise for the towels in the background. Let me just move the camera around a little bit. That'll do. So yeah, I quite like the mustard yellow colour they've got going for it, and the chocolate splotches on its back. It even has little speckles of blue, like bluey green, so turquoise, in the yellow paint. So that's quite nice. Sort of a bit forgiving on the fact that they didn't paint the tail, the fact that it's got these speckles. But yeah, it's very nice. Here is the scan code, if you want it. There we go. There's the DNA scan code for the Jurassic World Facts app. So yes, very nice. For articulation, the mouth can open and close, as with most of these figures. The head can go up and down and also swivel, because it's on one of the swivel hinges. The front legs can just go forward and back, as can the back legs. And the tail can also rotate for some strange reason. So yeah, because these are the very basic figures, the legs can't go in and out like they can on pretty much all the other figures. But, you know, I'm not fussed. It is a cool figure. So that is the Shringasaurus. I shall move it out of the way because it'll only mess with the focus. Next we shall look at the Mononychus. Now, like I said, I don't have the original Mononychus, which I believe is like a bluey grey. Oops. Bluey grey colour, I think. Or blue and grey. So I can't do a comparison. But here is the Mononychus. So this is my first experience with the Mononychus figure. And it is pretty nice. From the pictures, I can safely say that I do prefer the paint job on the original run of this figure. It just looked more unique, whereas this is now just generic brown, orange dinosaur. As you can see, they have given it little teeth. Did I get decent paint job? I did get a decent paint job on this one as well. The eyes are printed correctly on both sides. So most of the dinosaur is this really like orangey brown colour, basically the same colour as the table. But it's got this red patterning on its back and head. The lower jaw is like a grey colour, and that runs down the neck a little bit, down the throat, and a little bit of grey splotches. The tip of the tail is a much darker brown with some grey striping. And I do like the fact that they've given this guy feathers. They haven't given it many, they've just given it little tiny wings and feathers on the tip of the tail. That is it. Whereas I'm pretty sure a dinosaur like this would have been covered in feathers. But he's got his little single claw. This kind of cute. And we have the Fax app DNA scan code for you, should you need it. And yeah, this is one of the figures where the mouth cannot open, but the head can go up and down. The arms can rotate. The legs can also rotate. And the tail can also rotate for some strange reason. So, yep. It can also stand up really nicely. So that is the Mononychus. Up next, we have the Ramforinkus. So this is the third repaint of this figure. I do have the original green version. I just don't have it on me to do comparisons. But I missed out on the red and brown one. So basically the Ramforinkus that had this colour scheme, I missed out on that. But I have this one. And from what I've seen of pictures of the red and brown one, I think I actually like this paint scheme the most. Apart from underneath where there is zero paint. But yeah, I think I prefer this paint scheme the most. So let's get a closer look. I'm going to leave the head rotated to the side for ease. So we've got a very nice look at all those jagged teeth that make Ramforinkus so famous. The eye paint is a little splotchy on this one. This eye is printed nicely, but this eye is printed ever so slightly off center, but not too much that it bugs me. Yeah, it's not too much that it's obvious. So we've got a nice little orange tip to the beak, going into this really nice dark blue, which goes along the wings. And then the dark blue fades into a lighter bluey grey, which goes into black at the tip of the tail. And on the wings, we have this lighter bluey grey that goes into orange. The wings are moulded in this dark blue plastic, so these splotches are the print. Now the paintwork. And yeah, it's just really nice. Here is the DNA scan code, should you want it. There you go. And for articulation, as you have seen, the mouth can open and close. The head can go up and down and swivel. Although the head going up, oh yeah, the head can go up. The wings can be flapped and also rotated. And the little legs can move as well, but they move together. The tail cannot rotate this time for this one because the wing membranes sort of hinder that. So yeah, that is the Ramforinkus. By far the best Ramforinkus paint job we've had. And finally, we have the millionth. Hold on a second. Alright, sorry about that. We had someone at the door. So, the final figure is the Velociraptor. Like I said, the millionth Velociraptor that we've got. And this one is in the Camp Cretaceous packaging. It's just making it confusing when they, switch the packaging in the middle of a wave. But with Camp Cretaceous, we have Toro instead of blue. And we have, obviously, the Camp Cretaceous logo. And also the background is the same picture, but edited slightly differently. So we've got, bluer skies and greener trees. If I get one that wasn't Camp Cretaceous, there we go. So this is the Ramforinkus packaging. As you can see, it's mostly yellow. And then here, Camp Cretaceous, we have a bit of blue sky, Netflix logo, and we have Darius down there. But everything on the back, oops. Sorry, getting a bit excited there. My camera is anyway. But on the back, exactly the same logo. Well, I should say exactly the same apart from the logo. Blah de blah. I shouldn't need to spend too much time on this figure because we've all seen Mattel's basic Velociraptor figures God knows how many times by now. But here is the Velociraptor. And I have gotten good paint apps on this one, so this is a good one. I do really like the paint scheme on this one. So we just got green raptor with some dark grey markings going down its back and tail. And then we have just a cream underjaw with that creamy grey colour going down the throat. And that is it. Oh yeah, orange eyes and some nice metallic grey paint around the eye. And here is the DNA scan code, should you want it. I mean, lots of other people have reviewed these figures by now, so you've probably already got these codes by now. But oh well. So yeah, I mean, it's another Velociraptor, what else can I say? Articulation is moving jaw, rotating arms, rotating legs, and a fixed tail. I could have sworn those tails have rotated in the past, but it is a fixed tail. And like the others, it can stand up really well. I do honestly really like the Velociraptor figures, especially now that they've straightened the legs so they're not as hunched over. So here we go. I shall bring the other figures back in. Oh, let's center them a little bit more. And then we have the Shringasaurus and the Ramforinkus. There we go. So that is the latest wave of Wild Pack figures from Mattel's Dino Escape line. And that's all I can really say about them. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And also leave a comment on what did you think of these figures. Will you be adding them to your collection, or will you be giving these a hard pass? So I shall see all you guys in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!